Hello everyone, my name is Paul Instamayoi and we're back for Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 353, Archen. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It's a life tip, so I'm just gonna say it. So pretty much once a week you wanna do this. Pretty much wipe down any of your electronics, like devices like this, like Kindle or 2DS, that pretty much have like a full screen except for the computer. Like, don't use the whole method I'm gonna say right now. Just to like use your finger to like. Uh, what I usually do is I open up a new text document and then I put my brightness all the way at 100%, and then I see if there's any any like dirt or something on the screen. So yeah, you'll have to probably move your taskbar around as well, and that's easy to do. You just have to right click on the taskbar, an empty part on it, and it'll say lock taskbar. And if it's locked, then if it has a check next to it, then click that so that you can actually move it by holding the left click and then pointing in the direction you want it, left, right, or up, or down if you don't already have it down. But anyways, back to the whole like electronics besides the computer. So for this one, what I usually do is I go ahead and get a tissue paper square, fold it up as square-like as I can, to where it would look like a perfect normal little square. Not like super tiny to where it's like poking out like it's trying to unfold, but when it gets to as small as you can, that it doesn't like try to fold in on itself. Then you want to like wet it with some water, and then kind of like after you wet it, then kind of lightly squeeze it out because you don't want to get all the wetness out, because you want, of course, to use that to clean your devices. So pretty much now it's for the cleaning. Um, so now you pretty much want to, on those certain screens, you want to be wiping that same little square. You don't have to use the same square for the whole thing. If it looks like it's getting dirty or something like that, or it's running out of its clean wetness, then you can just get another one, because it's literally just one toilet paper square each time. But anyways, pretty much what you want to do is like wipe along it, back and forth on each of the, like just on left and right, and then up and down on the directions, like all the way across the screen. And then you want to dry it off after, like with the towel specifically. And then yeah, it's pretty much like how you clean your devices. So yeah, so it's good to do that once a week, because otherwise, if you use the devices like I do a lot, then it's definitely going to stack up the minimal dirt on your fingers, if there is any, because there always pretty much is, for me at least. But anyway, yeah, I thought it would be important to tell you that. So anyway, I'm going to talk about my sprite progress. So I figured out that I should actually add credits, because even though I'm not crediting the people who like ripped the sprites from the games, I think I should still credit exactly, how this whole series is possible, all the little techniques that really help a huge amount. So I'm almost finished with that. I have one more thing to credit for now. But yeah, it's definitely something that's going to be at the end of the episode as well. So, because I just was like thinking that it would be very, kind to do that, because they deserve respect and recognition for me using their stuff, because that's how I'm like creating the sprite series. But anyways, so yeah, I thought I would just mention that, and I got a lot of. I'm pretty sure now I have more images than I do videos on my channel, which is pretty funny. But of course, it's not that surprising, because those images don't take as long as these episodes do to make, so it's not that impressive, but it's still a lot of images. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I just got a huge amount done on that. But anyways, on to the whole of course, you saw before this video, unless you didn't watch that video. I finally trained Archen to level 100, and if you didn't already see it in my party, yeah, he's level 100, a little dragon slayer. But anyway, um, so a funny thing about that, I was thinking whenever I do get this final shiny Archen to turn into Brusselops, I'm like, I'm not being like sexist or anything like that. I'm really hoping that it's a male too, because it would be so funny, because like that would be the dad, and then Grappers would be the mom, and then Artichin would be their son. That would be so funny. But like I said, I don't care what, I don't like, ultimately just want the shiny in general, so yeah. I don't think that was my second one, was it? Nope, it wasn't. Because I just have to get used to that. It's only 2, and then bam, gotta check. But anyways, yeah, so of course, like I said, got that level 100. Yesterday's episodes, remember when I was saying if I could possibly get the Oval Charm in this game? I can, but there's one thing that I'm working on. So there was 2 Pokemon before that I was easily able to register in the Pokédex. To be able to get the Oval Charm right away, you need to get, well, in this game, Pokemon X or Y, you need to have seen or caught every single Pokemon that is in the Kalos Pokédex. And, yeah, so pretty much everything that lists it in the game, like it shows in the in-game Pokédex, you have to have all that complete, and then I guess you go to your PC, and then it says Professor Sycamore has something to give you, and then that's how you get the Oval Charm. So I'm really close. I'm just really hoping that I'm not training this certain Pokemon for nothing, because the last one I require is Xerneas, and since I'm playing Pokemon Y, I've never like caught or seen a Xerneas like to actually be registered in the Pokédex, which sucks because that's the last one. Because the other 2 was Noibat, which I just went to. What cave was it? Terminus Cave, and you just go to like one of the shaking spots and has a chance to have Noibat, so I just got that registered. And then the other one for some reason was Quilladin, which I swear the what's her face? No, it's the girl that's like that like really likes you, the one that like picks the weak, the one that's the starter that's weak to yours. Shauna, that's what her name is. So I swear that I've seen, I like at least been in battle with her when she had her Quilladin, because she did have a chest pin. So I don't know why I didn't register in the Pokédex, but I just bred one of my own chest pin that I remember I got from Joni, all that while ago. I bred another one. Funny enough, the time it took to be able to breed another one, I actually got that one that I was using to breed to level 15, so getting to level 17 was really easy. But anyways, so pretty much, yeah, I got those 2 out of the way. Now it's just Xerneas. So I did a little looking up on GTS, and that means Global Trade Station, and I haven't used this since back in when I had Pokemon Diamond for my DS, on my DS Lite. I haven't used that in so long. I remember always like trying to go to get legendaries just because I just wanted them, just because. But anyways, yeah, so I was looking at if there's anyone who was training Xerneas that didn't want any like certain legendary that I couldn't get, because I have like Zapdos and Zygarde and Mewtwo in my game, so if I had to, I would have definitely just caught them, because I'm sure I would eventually, at least Mewtwo and Zapdos, I'd be able to shiny hunt in Soul Silver, so that was easy replacements. But Zygarde, I know that you can't shiny hunt them in Pokemon Y, like it says it's shiny locked right now, but you never know, one day they can just straight up say, oh, we released a new update for Pokemon Y, these certain Pokemon are shiny locked. So that's why I kept them in the game. It just is cool just to have the presence of legendaries just in their normal habitat. It's pretty cool. But anyways, I was looking on the list to see who was trading Xerneas, and there's this one specific one of the earliest people that had this. They want a male level 91 or above Pikachu for their Xerneas. So right now, it's funny because I've been training that Pikachu yesterday for like the rest of the time that I could on those certain times that I, would have been playing Pokemon Soul Silver, but now since I found that, I'm training that one, and I think he's at like level 66 right now. Pretty powerful. He should be able to, once he gets to level 70, then I'll like start letting him try to defeat the ones that are weak to stuff, like, because he's rocking Thunderbolt. I caught him in the Santolin Forest, by the way, at level 3 or 5, somewhere around there. And just for advertising, I am going to get him to level 100 just to show my respect for that person. There's no one special that I know, it's just that I want to get that Pikachu to level 100. I'm just hoping no one else, or he just doesn't take down that trade, because that would really suck, because then I just have a level 100 Pikachu, and it's not shiny or anything, so I would probably just keep it to, trade eventually. But I'm just really hoping I get that Xerneas, because I want that Oval Charm. That's going to be so helpful. But anyways, so yeah, and I also nicknamed it Instamayoi, and you're probably wondering, why did you nickname it that? I wanted to name it my whole name, Paul Instamayoi, but it wouldn't have enough space, so I just pretty much named it Instamayoi. Just in case, it seems like that person that I'm trying to trade, for that trade, they wanted the level 91 or higher male Pikachu. It seems like they're like Japan or something like that, that's where they're from. So I don't know, maybe they won't be able to read the English, but they have like an English name. It said like Ipai or something like that. I don't know. But I don't know, maybe that will like give me, more, give me more known, because people are just going to look up that name because they're just curious. And yeah, because I usually wouldn't do stuff like that, but since I'm freaking giving this guy a level 100 Pikachu, I know I don't have to get it to level 100, but it's going to be at least need to be level 91 so I can do that trade. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I might as well do it level 100. So yeah, so that's why, that's what I'm working on currently. So I'm just really hoping that I can get that Xerneas. I just don't even care to keep it. I'm literally just going to put it up for GTS for like, I don't know, like a Nidoran male, just because that's my soul Pokemon. I'm just going to put it up for that, and then, yeah, because I just wanted to register in my Pokédex. I don't care about keeping it. But yeah, so, anyway. Also, I took advantage of looking up another Pokemon, Tyrunt, because you know why I freaking don't have one of those, because I was an idiot and screwed up back then. But I was thankfully able to get a Tyrunt, so I have a Tyrunt ready for breeding as well. So that's awesome. So, and also when I was doing the whole experience point power, I got to level 2, so it is possible. I'm just curious if you can get to level 3. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you probably can, but it takes 5 energy for level 2, and then for level 1 it takes 4 energy. It's crazy. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I only use that when it's like against Diantha specifically, and whenever I like go and battle Serena, because it seems like, I don't know, I guess you can battle her once a day. I'm not sure exactly. I know I could look it up, but I just don't really care to. But anyway, this will be the last 2 that I check, or maybe, you know what? No, I'll just revive one more. But anyway, yeah, I'll talk about some more next episode. Yeah, usually I would just end it before I like revived any because of the time. But I'm hoping that we don't go over the time limit. Alright. Well, anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, it'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, Paul Instamayoi, and goodbye.